Are you someone that feels like you have to be doing something almost every moment of the day in order to feel productive or valuable? All right, then this video is a must-watch for you. Hi there, I'm Sierra Sullivan, and I want to talk to you today about the connection between doing and proving. You see, I had an awareness myself. I come from the best line of overachievers, of people that have a mission in the world, who love to just make stuff happen. And over the last couple of years, I've become very acutely aware that my doing in the world wasn't often from the sense of pleasure or joy or pure contribution, but more often it came from the need to prove myself in some way, to prove my value, to prove my worth, to prove my place, to prove my love. Can you relate? So I want to offer you, if you're one of those women, people, even men can do this as well, who really finds yourself just doing and doing and doing and doing and doing for the sake of doing, well, more often than not, you're going to just end up in a big old pile of doo-doo. How you can avoid ending up in that pile of doo-doo is very simple. Most of the times we are motivated by spirit, we are motivated by generosity, we are motivated by inspiration and creativity and source energy. And those are brilliant times to get into action and to go make our dreams come true. Other times, we are doing things for the sake of doing things because there's an underlying motive that's telling us that if we didn't do that certain action or do that certain task or attend that certain event or support that certain person, that there'd be a consequence to it. And for me, I know that I'm really in the world to do good and to help people like you transform the way they feel about themselves, but also that I haven't always been motivated by that. I've been motivated by a place of wanting to prove that I'm of worth into the world. I'm wanting to prove that I've got business chops. I've wanted to prove that I can hang with my peers. On and on and on I can go. Lately, this came to a head when I was connecting with a dear friend of mine, and I realized that our dynamic was me trying to prove myself in some way to her to get her to value me when she really just loved me for who I am. And her contribution back to me was because of her intrinsic love of just me as me. But every time she'd give to me, I'd feel like I'd have to prove myself to her in order to either keep that affection or make myself feel worthy of that affection and that love and that support and that guidance and that contribution. So here's how you can tell. Here's a quick little simple, easy, yet practice makes permanent experience that I want you to try on if you resonated with anything I've said in this video. When you are out of alignment with source energy and doing for the sake of doing, you can most often recognize it because you're starting to feel frustrated. Something's not working, something's not flowing, something feels a little itchy, a little scratchy. There's not a lot of joy involved in something that would normally bring you joy. When that happens, notice that's the first indicator that you're probably doing something because there's an ulterior motive that's connected to a place inside of you that actually could use more love, that there's an unmet need that you're not giving to yourself. So when you have that sensation, the first step is to, okay, I'm having a sensation that doesn't feel in alignment with the action that I'm wanting to take here or the action that I'm in process of taking. Ask yourself, am I doing this to feel good because I'm of service? Or am I doing this from love? If the answer isn't an immediate yes, like, yes, then there's probably the next question. Why am I doing this? How will taking this action serve me? And I don't mean serve me in the sense of what's in it for me, but what is the ulterior underlying agenda or motivation, or motive rather, that's causing you to act in a way that's not fully aligned with feeling good. Because if you've been watching any of these videos, pleasure is the number one principle that's going to support all areas of your life to improve. When you follow your bliss, when you follow your joy, when you follow your internal compass of emotions and what feels the best, you're going to see greater results in all areas of your life. So if you're not feeling good about it, if there's a little bit of a grumbling or a little bit of an upset or or you're feeling rushed or whatever the negative energy surrounding the act might be, that's your indicator to stop and ask yourself, is there something more here? Is there something I'm needing in taking this action that is causing this stress or that's causing this emotion or causing this to not be a flow? Usually what you'll find out is you're doing it to gain something, to fill a hole inside yourself. And it's not authentically aligned. And therefore, you're actually not being of service. You're not really being supportive to those you're meant to serve. You're actually coming from a wounded place versus a whole and complete place. So I would love for you to try this exercise on. You can just say, okay, today I'm going to question every bit of motive I have for anything that I'm doing that doesn't feel 100% blissful, joyful, and pleasureful. Write them down and then see what you have at the end of the day and where your motivations may be coming from a place in you that's ready for some healing. I'd love to hear from you. How did this technique work? What did you learn? And as always, please post below. And if you're on my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe and or go to lifestyleize.com to get more videos delivered directly to your inbox. Thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.